WolfGxngDon, never lagging. 2K bills to the fraction, breaking it down to the pound, puts news and views on tips to get you cracking. It don't stop till we on top, boy, brick by brick, we gotta build. Give a like and drop a sub, this WolfGxngDon, you know it's real. Never chill, sauce it up, we stacking, getting bills. Peep the traction, getting badges, 2K champ, this how it feels. This the dawn, yeah, running it up, no time to play. You know what's on, yeah, the greatest builds inside 2K.
What is good, YouTube? It's your boy Don, and today I'm going to show y'all my next point guard build. Let me know what y'all think about it down in the comment section, man. I will definitely have a lot of gameplay coming on this build very soon. It will be a point guard. I know a lot of people are making them at the 2 these days just to try to game the system a little bit. But yeah, handing this is up to you, jersey numbers up to you as usual, man. So on this build, I made him 6'6", and it's because, like, honestly, I'm not really feeling the meta too much. I do have a 6'9" player. Obviously, I run with a shooting guard that's 6'9", he can pretty much do everything. But with that being said, I kind of see the need to have a build that's not that and that can do some different stuff, man, because I'm just rim running with that one, and that gets boring pretty quickly. I want to start comboing up, shooting threes, getting some steals on defense. But yeah, I got 6'6", minimum weight, 6'10" wingspan, and the body shape is completely up to you, but I'm going with built for the purpose of the video, man. So first things first, we're going to take up this close shot. We're going to take it up to a 50. Now, when you're making this build, make sure, if you want to make this build, make sure you go kind of slow with the ratings. You don't want to accidentally put up something too much and then you don't get the right badge numbers. But yeah, so we're going close shot with a 50. Driving layup, we're going to take that up to a 70. Pretty much the only badges that we care about in finishing is Fearless Finisher, Pro Touch, and Giant Slayer, because I will be doing floaters with this, and floaters definitely use that Giant Slayer, and Pro Touch, you already know what that's for. I'm not going to add any dunking to this build. I don't care about that. I am going to be 3 hunting, and that is it. Now, for the 3-point shot, I'm going to take this up to a 92 just to make sure I get everything I want on gold in tier 3. So I don't have enough badges to get all of the tier 3 badges, but as the year goes on, we get more badges. And if I want to change my playstyle to be more of like a limitless range shooter, that's what I'm gonna do. Right now, I'm gonna just be 3 hunting. I'm gonna get picks, dribble. I'm gonna do anything I gotta do to get these threes to drop. This is a rim running type year, and I feel like if you are an elite 3-point shooter, you really can't be touched, man. So 92 3-point shot, 79 midi. Middies are super easy to hit. If you can't hit middies this year, even with a low mid-range, you might want to get in that Pro-Am gym and just practice your jump shot a little bit. Middies are crazy easy. I feel like they almost just give you greens. Now, for the pass accuracy, man, for a point guard or any type of guard, really, you always want to be around the 80-ish range just to make sure you can get everything you want. As far as like when you're trying to make passes in the tight windows, or you're trying to like get the ball somewhere quick, pass accuracy is super important. I would not go below like an 80. Honestly, on a point guard or a shooting guard type of build. Now for ball handle, we're going to take the ball handle up to an 87, and this is specifically so we can get clamp breaker on gold. That badge is so powerful. I only have it on silver on my shooting guard, and it is definitely OP to have clamp breaker on for sure. Now the speed with ball, we're gonna take that up to an 83. Gotta make sure this build is fast. Pretty much if you're gonna be 6'6", or pretty much if you're gonna be below 6'9", you need to make sure you're fast with the ball. You need to make sure you can dribble the ball. There's a lot of things that you got to do to compensate the fact that you got to guard 6'9s and all that other stuff, man. Now, all right, so for perimeter defense, we're gonna take this up to an 86 because we do want clamps on silver. Honestly, I'm kind of back and forth on clamps because I feel like it does work sometimes. Like, it gets you the bumps, but you're not necessarily getting stops with it only on silver, man. So that badge is one of those badges that if you believe in it, put it on. If you don't, I'm really not even mad at you. Now for steel, I'm going to upgrade that to a 95. The most important badge on this whole build is the fact that I get glove on gold. That's what I'm aiming for exactly. I want that glove on gold. And then for defensive rebound, I'm going to take this up to a 70 to get those 20 defensive badges, man. So honestly, I understand I don't have block on this build, but for the most part, on a 6'6" point guard, you're not going to be getting blocks like that. Like, if I'm wrong, let me know in the comment section. If one of y'all got a 6'6" point guard that gets a good amount of blocks and you think it was worth the block rating, let me know in the comment section, man. Now for acceleration, we're gonna take this up to an 82. For the strength, we're gonna take this up to a 45. You will still need a little bit of strength even on this build, so you can finish in a lot of those tight situations. And last but not least, we're gonna take the stamina up to a 90. And then we got one more point. We're just gonna put that on interior defense. I know it doesn't really help. You can put it on interior defense or you can put it on free throw. It literally only gets you one either way, so I'm gonna put it on interior. And the final badge count, we got 5, 25, 24, and 20. Exactly what I need. A 3 hunting, able to get steals build. That's it. I'm gonna be able to dribble, shoot, play defense, and then definitely be able to get to the rim with that 70 layup. I'm telling you, layups are so easy, especially on these other guards. These 6'9" guys, they're slow. You'll have a step on them. All you gotta do is time the shot, put that pro touch on, and you'll be good to go. And Giant Slayer activate because, you know, they tall. All right, let's go ahead and continue. We're gonna talk about some of these takeovers. So we do have shot creating takeovers, sharp playmaking, and then we got some lockdowns. Obviously, I went with limitless range and pull-up precision. Because I probably won't be running the limitless badge itself, I just went ahead and put it on takeovers. You can go double limitless if you want. You can go pull up precision straight up if you want. Like I said, I'm gonna be 300. I'm gonna be taking those moving threes. They're actually just as viable this year as they were last year. So yeah, let's go ahead and finish up the build so I can talk about what this build is named and tell you about the shades of, man, in case you didn't catch it in the thumbnail. So we got Kirk Hinrich, Drew Holiday, and CJ McCollum. 3 very solid comparisons, because I definitely think I got the shooting of Kirk Hinrich and the defense of Drew Holiday, you know what I'm saying? And the versatility of CJ McCollum. He's not necessarily known for his defense, but it's still pretty good. And it comes out as a 2-way 3-point shot creator. That's pretty much exactly what I'm going to be doing with this build. Lots of playmaking, lots of shooting. And then I also got that 2-way aspect because I'm gonna try to get a lot of plugs. People say glove is OP, and I'm gonna find out on this build real fast and in a hurry. Here are the finishing badges for this build, and I actually think just these right here would be good enough, man, because finishing is honestly super easy, even if you're only doing layups. So I got Giant Slayer on gold, I got a silver pro touch, and I will core fearless finisher on bronze, just because that'd give me 3 back, and any other way I would still only get 3. So this is the best use of my 5 finisher badges, and I get 3 badges out of it, bro. And this is how I'm gonna be doing my playmaking badges. Truthfully, I'm gonna just explain real quick these 2 badges that I don't care about. This is pretty much tight handles and, you know, some other stuff to make, or quick chain and tight handles put together, pretty much to make your dribbles a little bit faster. I don't feel like I need that on this build. I will be able to combo up on this build exactly how it is. So I got clamp breaker, I will core that, and that is the one I suggest anybody core. If you do have clamp breaker and you can get it, I would, especially if it's in tier 3, I would go ahead and just core this badge because it's the easiest one to get outside of quick first step. Like, you can initiate contact on pretty much any play. You put it on Hall of Fame, you'll have this knocked out in a few games. Super easy to do. Then I got handles for days on silver. I have to put bailout on every build, bro. Bailout really saves you from getting like a lot of those really bad pass animations. Then I'm gonna have hyperdrive, even though I don't plan on driving much. I still want to be able to do it at a high level. Then I got quick first step on gold and unpluckable on gold as well. You definitely need that the way these locks is run around. And even though I'm one of those types of players, I still know that I'm going to need unpluckable on. Now with the shooting badges, this is the one I would suggest coring out of every shooting badge, Agent 3, because it is super easy to activate, especially in my career. Even on Hall of Fame, super easy to do. It's kind of like a stop and pop matched with circus threes. It's a really dope badge, and as a point guard, a 3 hunting point guard, the type that I'm gonna be, Agent 3s is huge for me. Then we got blinders. Of course, we already know what both blinders and Deadeye do. Green Machine is one of the best badges in the game. If you don't know about it, I would highly suggest using it. Then we got Volume Shooter on gold. I'm going to be shooting a lot on this build, so I definitely know I'm going to need that badge. And then Guard Up is honestly kind of debatable to me. I'm not really 100% sure if online play it actually activates a lot. I know in my career it does. And then last but not least, I will have Amped on here because I'm going to be dribbling a lot on this build. I'm gonna need to be able to shoot even when, you know, I don't have as much stamina as I should have, or have as much stamina as I normally have when I shoot. And last but not least, we're gonna get on to the defensive badges. Now on to the defense badges. So you see I don't have clamps or interceptor. This part is actually super important. This is where I'm going to put those extra badges that I get. I'm making this build now because I know this build is going to be great like later on down the line. So I do have Challenger cord on gold in tier 3. That is definitely one of those badges that's a little bit harder to get cord. It'll honestly be between that one and glove, depending on which one is easier to use. I don't personally think clamps is super important, especially not for my playstyle. Like I said earlier in the video, this is a build for me. Like it's not always gonna be, you know, a great build for everybody. When I say that make a build that matches your playstyle, I honestly believe, you know, you can take pretty much anything and make it good as long as it matches you. I mean, interceptor, that's something I'm gonna put on later. I have those extra badges from Rebirth. Then I got pick dodger. I'm guarding ball most of the time. Obviously, I'm gonna need pick dodger. The picks aren't crazy strong this year unless the big man has like brick wall and Hall of Fame. Then it gets kind of tough because you get like kind of sucked into those screens sometimes if they have brick wall high enough. So then I got silver workhorse. This is honestly to go along with glove because when you get those pokes on the ball, it's kind of tough sometimes to actually get to it. Workhorse definitely helps you there. And last but not least, I do have ankle braces on gold. Another dope badge, something you'll need to guard a lot of these dribblers. I haven't really seen that many ankle breakers this year, but it could happen later on in the year as people figure out better dribble moves and as they start comboing up a little bit more. It might happen a little bit more. So with that in mind, I already got ankle braces on, and I still do have those 3 extra badges. For now, I'm gonna put it on minutes, but like I said, I'm gonna be adding a lot of extra badges into defense because I feel like everywhere else I pretty much got everything I need, man. But all right, that's pretty much the end of this video, man. I'll catch y'all boys in the next one. It's your boy Don, and I'm up out of here. But before you get up out of here, do me a favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and check out some of my other videos, man. I'm gonna be dropping gameplay on this build very soon.
Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Down the bottle, it be going right through me. Brown baby, down to take a flight to me. They think that I'm stunting, but it's slight to me. Piling paper, got them talking nice to me. Guess that's why the